This is a video I certainly did not plan to make. Obviously, if you clicked on this video, really, if you're just a wrestling fan, you know what I'm talking about. Mr. Brodie Lee, formerly known as Luke Harper, has just passed away at the age of 41. Man, I'm going to try not to do this with cuts or anything. I'm standing in front of my homemade green screen. There's my green dollar store poster boards, and I'm not going to try and promote the channel, go for likes, go for subscribes, go for whatever, because this... Brodie Lee, I've only said it like once or twice out loud to myself, but just, man, Brodie Lee, formerly known as Luke Harper, has passed away from a lung disease, non-COVID related, and I know I didn't plan on having any cuts, but I had to go reread the statement from AEW just to get a couple pieces of information right. But Brodie Lee, a.k.a. Luke Harper, a.k.a. John Huber in real life. Of course, this is his real life name. I don't even know what to say. This is not a video I planned on making. I'm out here with my hair all whacked in front of my poster boards, not putting any background in my cold garage. And I'm sorry if I'm, like, stumbling over my words or something. But it's just, it was about an hour or so ago. I decided to sit down. I decided to, you know, just think it over. Let my thoughts, you know, just process how I feel about it. And obviously the entire wrestling world is shocked. You know, AEW, WWE, formerly known as Luke Harper, of course, in WWE. But Brodie Lee, he just signed with AEW, just debuted with AEW this year. 2020's been such a mess of a year, man. It was this year, right? When he came out and he feuded with Jon Moxley at Double or Nothing this past May, I believe. But, oh, this is... I just didn't plan on making this video. I don't even know what else to say. Brodie Lee, one of the best big men in the world. One of the most underappreciated, underrated big men in the world. I remember thinking back in his WWE run. Is it 2016, 2017 when he started, you know, breaking away from the Wyatt family? He was in like the title picture, man. I can't talk, but he was facing like Orton, and I don't know if he had a one-on-one with Bray Wyatt or not. He faced like AJ Styles. There was like a battle royal. It was like a number one contenders battle royal, and he was just on top of the world, and I was like, yes, Luke Harper, he's got everything. He's a big man who just, I don't want to use the stereotype, the cliche of big man that moves like a little man, but he really did. But it was just something different. You got your big men, you know, who can move. You know, like Keith Lee, you got like your Brian Cage in AEW, your Wardlow. There's lots of big men out there that are athletic, but Brodie Lee was just different. He wasn't as big in like the big factor, you know what I'm getting at, but just the way he moves, the way he wrestles, it was so unique. There's nobody in the world like him at the time. And of course, he left WWE, went to AEW, and instantly became a star. He feuded with Moxley over the title. He's the exalted one of the Dark Order, and his last match, I believe, will go down in history as his last ever match, the dog collar match, I think, against Cody. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe that was his last match for the TNT title, and it's just somebody who we're going to look back on in 5, 10, 15, however many years from now. I don't want to say what could have been, because the man was 41, and you know, he wrestled on the Indies, he wrestled on WWE, despite the fact that you can say he wasn't used to his full potential. He's a former multi-time tag champion, he's a former Intercontinental champion, he did some good stuff in there, and of course went to AEW, revitalized his career, became a huge star, and it was the best we've ever seen from him. I've never seen his indie stuff, but this was the best we've seen Brodie Lee as the exalted one, as this huge big star. You know, I saw him as the future world champion. I thought Brodie Lee was gonna finally get the big world title. You know, he didn't get it in WWE. You know, AEW world champion. I could see it, and well, we're never gonna see it. We're never gonna see another Brodie Lee match. He's just so unique. He's so good in the ring. He's good on the promos. He's just the perfect package for a world champion. And he's got a very unique, deranged look to him, especially when he was Luke Harper with like the dirty tank top and the messed up beard. He was so unique. And of course, I've heard that John Huber, not Brodie Lee, not Luke Harper, but John Huber was just an incredible human being behind the scenes. You know, I saw tweets from the likes of Matt Hardy, you know, some others that have tweeted out nice things about John Huber, the man. Well, of course, obviously, Brodie Lee, Luke Harper, the wrestler. And it's just shocking. I guess that's it. I'm not going to try and plug the channel. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. I just want to wish whatever it means coming from me, wish all of my condolences to the friends, the family of of John Huber, formerly known as Luke Harper, and of course Brodie Lee. You know, it's just 2020 has been a horrible year. We've seen so many, whether it's related to COVID or not, we've seen so many wrestlers pass away, and this, without a doubt, has got to be the most shocking and the most, almost you can say, the most heartbreaking, because the man was finally getting the big spotlight that he deserved. He was on top of the world, and it was expected that he went down with an injury after his match with Cody. He's been gone for a few months, and all of a sudden, you're sitting there and you see Brodie Lee has passed away. So, again, I wish all, from the bottom of my heart, all of my condolences to the friends and family of John Huber. You know, of course, condolences to, you know, everybody in the AEW locker room, his wife, his children. If you didn't see the post that his wife made, I think it was on Instagram, just shows how much of an amazing human being Huber was. And he's gone, man. 2020's taken them all. I don't know what else to say, so thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm not going to plug the channel. Just hug your loved ones tight. Tell them you love them any chance you get, because you're never guaranteed another day on this earth. We're not guaranteed anything in life, so just don't take life for granted. And again, I wish all of my condolences to the friends and family of John Huber.